Greenland is for Greenlanders.
Okay, look, I just wanted to follow that logic for a second. Does that mean Britain is for British? Does that mean the United States of America is for Americans? Does that mean Israel is for Israelis? I mean, because I just don't understand why that logic would apply to one country and not the rest of them. Because if Greenland is for Greenlanders, that means you believe that the people live in a country, like the people of origin there, they hold precedence over anybody else that comes up, over anybody else who tries to show up. And look, here's the thing. I'm cool to go with that. I'm cool to follow that thought process when it comes to Greenland. But in turn, that means you should follow that same logical process for England, France, and Israel. Oh, and the United States. So yeah, Greenland is for Greenlanders, and the United States of America is for Americans.
Whatever. By the way, is that true you said the left should be sent to Greenland?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but the main reason I said the left should be sent to Greenland is because you guys are obsessed with ice. Hey, look, it's the fraud father, Tim.
Hey, Donald.
Who are you with today?
This is my business partner, Ilhan Omar, and her brother, her husband.
Okay, weird.
By the way, I haven't seen any Somalis saying R.I.P. Renee Good. Imagine going out there and risking your life for people who don't even care about you.
Renee Good was a U.S. citizen killed by an ICE agent. Her death deserves empathy and accountability, regardless of who speaks up or stays silent. We are just doing a peaceful protest.
Oh, peaceful, you say? I see in Minneapolis protesters are showing up with their babies as shields from law enforcement. I guess they don't care about life outside the womb either.
Sir, those are domestic terrorists, not protesters.
You know, I really thought Minnesota would be burned to the ground by now, but then I remembered that Elon Musk defunded U.S. aid and the Democrats are broke. There is not as much money for paid domestic terrorists.
We don't want ICE in our city. They wear a mask and they terrorize the people.
The only reason we cover our faces because of rhetoric that you're putting out there. You've endangered our lives.
Also, you don't have a problem with Antifa or BLM wearing a mask and terrorizing the people of the city, burning buildings down, overturning cars. You don't have a problem with that?
Let's go, Tim. We're late for the party at the daycare.
So now you're shooting a poor woman in Minneapolis. What's wrong with you people?
Oh, so now you guys care about white women. Not the white women that were sexually assaulted and killed by illegals. Not the white woman that was stabbed in a train. Not the white woman that was burned to death by an illegal in New York. Now all of a sudden you guys are crying and enraged and super sad?
You should be ashamed of yourself. ICE agent, she deserves justice. This isn't right.
If she would have succeeded in running me over and killing me, y'all would celebrate my death and start a GoFundMe to get her out of jail.
We don't celebrate anyone's death, and we don't excuse violent crime. Accountability applies to everyone, regardless of politics. Anyways, the victim, she was a mother and had kids.
Really? That argument didn't seem to matter when people were cheering violence toward Charlie Kirk. Maybe empathy shouldn't depend on politics?
Also, why was a single mother out in the middle of the afternoon looking for conflict? Where was the instinct to protect her child? Where was the responsibility to be home, working, raising her kids, building stability instead of chasing drama?
Maybe her kids was at that Somali Leering Center.
But it doesn't open till 2 p.m. Listen, being a victim does not erase bad decisions, and tragedy does not turn recklessness into virtue. That should be a huge takeaway.
Yeah, and if you're a parent, your job is to reduce risk, not run towards it. The fact is, every adult in America knows it is illegal to impede traffic and law enforcement. And Renee Good was an adult who had the ability to reason and follow instructions.
ICE are not real cops.
Oh, yeah, but when I say a trans woman isn't a real woman, it's a problem. That will be $3, ma'am.
What? I thought Mamdani was going to make public transportation free.
Oh, yeah. There's the free transportation you're looking for.
Oh, that's so cool. We are finally becoming a Muslim state. Yay!
By the way, did you notice that Zohran Mamdani commented on Israel and Gaza 1,000 times, hasn't said one word about Iran? Also, why the Muslims aren't out there protesting for their people. Why is it a bunch of liberal whiteys protesting for someone that hates them? Approximately 85% of the world's refugees are Muslims, but they do not seek asylum in the 56 Muslim countries. They only seek asylum in non-Muslim countries. But why? Did you know that Epstein's youngest victim was still 6 years older than Muhammad's youngest wife? Did you also know that during Ramadan, 40% Muslims claim to have gained weight? Crazy to gain weight while fasting, right? The only country in all of Europe that has never had a terrorist attack is Poland. I'll let you look into why that is.
Where are all the single Democratic men at?
Probably protesting something, or at a gay bar, or at their boyfriend's house, or gardening, or volunteering at the animal shelter, or sitting at Starbucks on their computer, or reading and writing in their diary.
Shut up. You are a dictator.
Oh, really? If I were a dictator, you guys would be in prison after your No Kings protest. But seriously, you liberals not see your hypocrisy. You guys literally spent the entire summer having No Kings protest in multiple cities. Then you were crying for the release of an actual self-proclaimed dictator that the people of Venezuela are happy to be rid of. Then you protest the Somali fraud shit in Minnesota. And then, again, several liberal women shave their balls to protest ICE in their city. How do you survive daily? Like, is there a thought process in your head? Because nothing you guys do or say makes no sense.
Okay, I'm not doing this podcast.
Damn, you bitches get offended by everything. What's next? Santa can't say ho 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 because it offends your mama? Hey guys, welcome to the Little Trump Podcast. Today I bring you the legendary Camp on Tim, aka the Fraud Father. Welcome.
Yeah, whatever.
So what's happening in Minnesota?
Isn't ICE responsible for the chaos happening in my city?
Nah, bro. ICE did not bring chaos to your city. Chaos brought ICE into your city.
ICE deployment in Minnesota was already heavy and militarized, with thousands of agents brought in for a large immigration enforcement operation, contributing to fear and instability. Also, they killed unarmed women that become a symbol of broader systemic issues. So we protest, ICE out, ICE out.
Peaceful protest is a constitutional right. Using your vehicle to obstruct or threaten law enforcement is not, and that distinction matters. Let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, that Renee Nicole was the Democrats' sacrificial cow. They needed a destruction from the massive fraud in Minnesota. That's why the media and paid agitators are taking this to the next level.
That's a lie. There is no fraud. Wallahi la azim, zero fraud.
By the way, 98% Somalis unemployed collect welfare. Dozens of government-funded Somalia daycare centers. Why did they need daycare if parents weren't working?
That claim is false. Many Somali families work or are in job training, school, or ESL programs. Daycare helps parents become self-sufficient and gives kids early. It's not evidence that people aren't working.
Nobody's against help, but when programs explode with no oversight, taxpayers get ripped off. Aid should be temporary, not a lifestyle.
I understand fraud is bad, Donald. Can we now focus on the protest?
Oh, Tim. That was today's episode, folks. We'll be back with another one. Stay tuned.